Did you wife your side chick already? Did you ever do it?
Look at his face.
Did you ever do it yet? That's all I want to know. He did
Okay. I'm S.Banks TV.
And I'm JD Network.
And you heard the intro. Now, the question is, can you wifey a side chick? Ladies first. What do you think about that?
Well, my opinion on that is you can wifey a side chick, but would I suggest... Already started, yeah? Would I suggest for you to wifey a side chick? No, I wouldn't suggest it.
Fair enough.
The reasons why is because once that side chick gets that wifey title, she will more than likely end up just being the wife, as in she'll get comfortable and she will start doing what the wife does, pretty much. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same,
what you're
but very
saying
similar.
Is the bait and switch.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you know what you're talking about. Stop me if I'm wrong.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe I've done the same thing.
So women typically rope men in, get what they want, then they switch up on man. So when a dude says, hey, you know what? Here's a prenup. Sign this. Just in case. What are you trying to say? You know what I mean? So then there is some truth to when a man says, I don't really want to get married. I don't want the title because that could put me in a position of losing. All right, cool. I don't want to go off topic. I just had to highlight that for a moment. So you don't think a man should wifey a side chick. Now, I put in my notes, that's a question up for debate. I'll let the audience decide. So the listeners, can you wifey a side chick? Put in the comments if you've done it before.
And how it went.
If you would do it. We have a few clips to play today. We'll just chop it up with you a little bit and then we're going to play the clips and then we'll go from there. So do you want to say anything before we play our first clip and then go into it, or what do you want to do?
I think we should go straight into the clip.
Okay. She doesn't want to do no foreplay. All right, cool.
You
whatever.
can start off some foreplay if you want to. I wouldn't say no to it.
Error. It is what it is. All right, cool. What I'll do, I'm going to play the first clip and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. So without further ado, here's the first clip.
So the question is, can you wife up a side chick? I'm gonna say, like, I try. I feel like every dude try, because your side chick is almost like your best friend, but she's your girl. So you be telling her shit that you be going through with your main chick, and she be like, oh, wow, da-da-da. Then she come over and you smack it, then y'all all cool. But then when it gets to be a relationship, in the back of your head, you be like, damn, you know, I was her side nigga. You know what I'm saying? She was my side chick. Could she have another one? Now you start thinking this shit. Like, now if she do anything out of the norm, in your mind is like, I know she possibly got somebody else. You feel me?
It ain't fair. It ain't fair though, but it's reality. Because I did the same thing. My side chick was my very best friend. I had a female best friend while I had my baby moms and the whole shit. When we was young. Hooked back up with her later. We was still cool. Started fucking her on the side. The shit was easy because that was my peoples. I knew her moms. I'm up in the crib. I'm laying up dumb, crazy.
Smoking with your
smoking the whole shit. The whole shit,
mom.
Yo, word. Broke up with my baby moms and shit.
Trying to make it real.
And started fucking with because naturally she was right there and shit. So I said, yo, fuck it. I'm going to slide in right here where it's comfortable. She got her own crib and shit. And as soon as that phone was ringing, funny time, I'm looking at this bitch like, yo, what's really good with that though? You know
so I ain't your only side nigga?
Nah, yo, listen.
It's just, I ain't your only side nigga?
It's that you know what she gonna be able to do. And
only I'm gonna have to fuck somebody else.
Shit never works out, nigga.
I ain't gonna fuck those ass.
Shit never works out.
Look.
Okay.
Is that how you men go on, yeah?
Boy, you know, it's what it is, man. You know, you do whatever with the side chicks and then tutus. She don't get the title of wife, and then before you know it, your car windows is It is what it is. But I'll start with this, man. The side chick is usually what the wifey is not, or the wifey is not doing.
Mm-hmm.
Before the wifey got the title, she was pulling out all the trimmings, doing what she needed to do in order to get that title.
So she was doing what the side chick does.
Yeah. Now she's got that title. Now she want to fall back.
Mm-hmm.
Put in the comments if you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to start with that.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to say to anybody, wifey the side chick or don't wifey the side chick.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you my thoughts at the end. So stay tuned. And in the end, I'll give you my thoughts, whether you should wifey a side chick, or I'll pretty much say whether I would wifey a side chick.
Okay.
You might
Can't
get
wait for that.
You're going to get that free game at the end.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What's your thoughts?
I think a lot of men would wifey a side chick. If we're honest here,
A lot of men can't get no girls.
that's true.
So
That's
they'll,
true.
they'll wifey an alien.
Anything. Well, that's
the
bad,
truth, right?
guys.
But
If that's
yeah.
you, that's bad. But if you do have a wifey and
Mm-hmm.
you are able to get a side chick on top of having a wifey, then you're clearly a blessed guy, aren't you? But anyway, in regards to the guys that do have a wifey and also have a side chick, the side chick, she, just like the guy said in the clip, she does come across like she's your best friend. You can do a lot of things with her. You can talk about all sorts of things with her. You have a lot of fun, chill, beat, do all sorts of things. And
Okay.
She will come across as the better woman in a sense of...
But you say come across as if she's the better woman.
Mm-hmm.
So again, a lot of women play the role of bait and switch.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you women do that? Now I'm generalizing because
Mm-hmm.
you got those people. Not all women unsubscribe. No, I'm generalizing.
Obviously not all women, but I think the women that do that, I don't think they do it purposely.
They feel
Some
comfortable.
probably do.
Mhm.
Some probably know exactly what they're doing, but I don't think generally women do it on purpose. I think
Okay.
they just get really comfortable with that person. They like the person. It's like, yeah, man,
translation.
I finally got here.
So translation, they're not serious. They're not serious. Because I understand you're in a relationship, and yeah, you should be comfortable to a degree. There's nothing wrong with that, male or female. But come on now, the man's traditional for the most part. He's doing what he needs to do. He's still the same person when he met you, when he was courting you. He's still that same guy. You try to pretend to be feminine and this and that and pulling out all the trimmings and, Ann Summers and all those nice things. It's the truth, right? As soon as you got what you want, hey, you stop buying him gifts. His gifts was some vajayjay. Christmas,
I don't
Easter,
agree with that, but yeah.
birthdays,
I've heard all of that before.
vajayjay. He's like, yo, come different, come better than that. Stop me if I'm wrong.
I agree there.
Exactly. It is what it is. So the side chick, she's typically going to be like, yo, here's some food. Here's this, here's that. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the detractor's going to talk. Now, of course, wifeys do those typical things. But the side chick is what the wifey's not. She typically is spicy. She has that, how they say, that je ne sais quoi.
Okay.
She has that pizzazz where the wifey used to have it. Now she's slipping. Now, there's a note I've written down. Why are some women side chicks? And I put some notes beside that. Modern women are not raised to be wives, nor know what a man wants. So a lot of modern women do not know what men want. They're not raised to be wives. And they can't keep a man post-bedroom fun. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, if you can't keep a man post-bedroom fun, then clearly there's something wrong there.
Well, that's the obvious. I mean, like, you're raised not to be wives, so you can't maintain a man. So
No.
all you're good for is being
Yeah.
a side chick. Even if he wanted to wifey you, you don't have all the marbles
and-
together and the skills in order to be a wifey anyway. So all you can do is smash and just talk like, you know, okay, cool. And I'm going to go home to my wife. Stop me if I'm wrong.
It is what it is in that situation.
Exactly. Exactly.
Some side chicks can be taught if they're open and willing to learn to be a wifey.
Why is he going to waste his time?
That's true. He could always, I guess, find a woman that already does that.
I ain't going to waste my time. And that's just long. That's just long. Don't get me wrong. Each to their own. If a dude want to waste his time and level to get up, if she's worth it, then I don't condone him for doing that. If that's beneficial for you and it works for you and you got that time, why not? Have at it.
Okay.
It is what it is. You know, you got your notes, man, and I know you want to lay down something. So tell us some of your thoughts on the wifey and side chicks. Oh man.
Yes. Well, in the clip, the guys had some concerns in regards to when they wifed or tried to wife their side chick. Now, first of all, a lot of the time, the side chick keeps her options open. She still keeps her options open. I said,
Okay. Go on.
Sometimes the side chick keeps her options open.
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm gonna say there is a reverse to that also, which I'll say a little bit after. But sometimes the side chick is still on a carousel wheel and she's still riding around.
So, in other words, what you're saying is a side chick is sometimes the that.
Yeah. There's some side chicks that they want the guy and they'll do everything to get that guy. And
so then if they'll do everything to get that guy, then she typically will say, okay, this guy that I'm dealing with, he's worth it. I'm going to cut these other guys off.
Exactly.
So her options, if it's a decent woman, they're not really going to be options. It's going to be like, I'm dealing with you.
Exactly.
There's options there. All women keep some form of options, whether that be some distant friend on Facebook, guys, level up, teach you some game. All women have some form of option. Facebook, distant friend, family friend, blah, blah, blah. Listen, trust me, they're all questionable. But you just got to read between the lines. It is what it is. But I just want to add that part so guys can level up.
I was going to say something similar in the sense of if that woman wants you,
yes,
then she'll be more than happy to dash away all of her other guys.
Yeah,
that
she'll
she
cut
was
those
chatting
dudes
to.
off.
Exactly. But there's different types of women in it. So I was just saying some of them keep their options wide open.
Yeah, wide open.
And some
Dude
of them
come through, y'all coming through, you know, it is what it is.
Some of them will cut off their other links or whatever because they want to really be with this guy. It's just that he has a wifey and she knows that she's a side chick. Now, of course, it's going to be of a guy who she feels is worth it. And it's usually a guy that is, you know, on this grind, doing his thing.
Depends. You say usually, it sounds like you're talking from experience. I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, I haven't been a side chick, so it's not from experience. No, I'm just taking a wild guess on what the situation
Sure
may
about that?
be. Very sure.
Okay, cool. But check this though. I've written a note and then I'm going to go back on something. Now, the reason why a lot of men don't wifey side chicks is because side chicks convey to men a form of dishonesty. Now, you just stumbled on something a moment ago when you said to me that the side chick knows that he's got a wife.
Yeah.
To a man, his hardwiring says that's dishonesty. That doesn't align with femininity. Femininity is nurturing, soft, truthful, despite what you might hear in a lot of red pill people's contents, etc. Whereas they say women is this, women is that. Yeah, we get female nature. I understand. Well, I get female nature, and a lot of guys that's clued up get it. But for the most part, a woman's hardwiring is meant to be actually nice. I know they have their direct correlation with the devil, you know. I get it. But what I'm saying is, for the most part, they're meant to be truthful. For the most part.
I agree.
But then if I'm with a girl, I'm speaking from, okay, let me say personal experience. If I'm with a girl, I got a wifey, then I got a side chick. The side chick knows I got a wifey. It might be convenient to me that she knows where I don't need to lie and hide my phone, and it's easy and it's convenient for me. That's all dope. I get that. But a part of a little voice in the back of my head is going to say, yo, this girl's dangerous because she got kind of some craftiness to her. If she knows you got a wifey, what dudes is she linking? Just like they said in the clip. When her phone pops off, who's that?
Exactly.
Is she going to set me up? What type of situation is it going to be? So we're sensing dishonesty, and that doesn't make me want to give her that title, because I know she's trying to move in on the wifey. The wifey ain't dumb neither.
No.
She knows what it is. But only dudes that express, that's high value, that can express options, can do the side chick thing. You don't have to express that. You don't have to exercise your options. But I'm just saying. So for the most part, men might look at a side chick and say, you know what, you're a cool girl. You cook, you're clean, you're submissive, you're peaceful, you're friendly. If I wasn't with my wifey, then I'd probably be with you. That's fine. But we're seeing that dishonesty, and I think that's kind of a little bit of a put off. And when I say little bit, I'm being nice. What else do you want to add to that?
It's a big put off to you.
I think a lot of men may not be able to explain it as articulate as I'm saying now.
Okay.
But I'm just being kind of vague on it. Whereas, like, I think it's a bit of dishonesty. Where we're kind of like, nah.
I understand what you're saying. And it's true, because if this girl, so she knows that you've got a wifey and she's so willing to get all up in there with you.
Yeah.
And it's like, raw, like, so you don't care about my girl. Not that you're supposed to, because she's not her problem.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, raw, like, I've got a girl and you still do that anyway. Like,
yeah. So she's dishonest, and it kind of expresses to me that there's danger, there's all kind of problems that's negative, and it's not going to work out in my best interest. And I think a man kind of wants to get with a woman where the reason why he probably stays with a wifey, because wifey would be, listen, you getting with wifey knows, say you got other girls. Wifey's kind of like, nah, blood. Either you're dealing with me or you're dealing with whatever. When you get in that relationship, her perspectives might change, because she knows she already got the title. She doesn't want to backpedal. But the wifey knows, the side chick knows you got a woman and she's trying to move in. So that man's going to kind of, his hardwire is going to say, nah, because I'm seeing some dishonesty here, and who knows what other dudes you're dealing with, and are you going to backstab me soon? Maybe you won't, but do I really want to take that chance? So if you're happy to be the side chick, then I'm happy to keep you there as a side chick, because a man wants to have his cake and eat it.
Yeah.
Free game. So at a point, and then we got another clip for you to, because we just played a segment of that video, and yeah, basically they're called eight at the table, number 8 at the table. Dope content creators.
Very good.
I watch their stuff all the time. Some dope stuff, man. So shout out to them, and we'll tag their link in the description or in the first comment below. We've taken like a little snippet of the video, and yeah, definitely go and check out their stuff as well. So add your point, and then we'll play the next part to that clip, and we'll go from there.
I would just say, what about the women who don't mind being some husbands, they have multiple wives. So wife number 2 is the side chick. Wife number 3. Some of them have 3 wives. She's the other one.
I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Go on.
Anyway.
Go on. But I do know it comes with breaking some of your windows.
Possibly, and sometimes worse.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, there are those situations where the man has his wife, his first wife. Then he has a second wife, sometimes a third wife. But the second wife let's just class.
Hey,
her
that's a
as
sick rotation. Sorry to interject, but that's a sick rotation. Guys, let me just give you free game for just a moment. I believe that you're supposed to have a rotation of 3. If you need variety of women, have a rotation of 3. You know, you're going to have your wifey, side chick, and a little bit on the side. You know, the linkage. But yeah, I just want to say that part. Sorry, continue.
Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, the second wife would be the side chick, and so would the third wife if he chose to have 3.
Okay.
But say he just has one wife, and his side chick, who he does wife, she knows that he has a wife and doesn't mind being the second wife.
Okay.
Because he
Smart lady.
is of high value.
Mm-hmm.
Women will only do it pretty much because he's high value.
Yes.
He's bringing something to the table.
Yes.
Because if he wasn't bringing nothing to the table, I doubt
Then they
she's
ain't
trying
doing-
to be the
yeah.
side chick or whatever.
So guys, what she in turn is saying is this: be on your grind, be on your purpose, do what you need to do. The reason why I told guys to be on their purpose, to alleviate yourself from all the BS that comes with women, dealing with women, the modern day women. That's what man's saying, really and truly. I'm saying it in a nice way. It is what it is. But before you go any further, let's play the second clip, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about some more. Then we'll close out. So without further delay, here's the next part to that clip.
Side, look, I don't give a
up.
shot, yo. I don't. Listen, for her to be, no, this is different. I'm
yeah,
going left, not purposely, but if you're going to take that mentality like, oh, well, if she was a side chick with me, she could be a side chick, you know, with anybody else, I can't trust her, because what if, come on, bruh. If you watch every girl you meet movie and sit down with popcorn, it's going to be plenty of things you're going to see and say, oh, I can't cuff her. So if her being a side chick is one of them, I could eat that. It's going to be a lot more on there. Listen, a female love harder than us. So a female that's going to love me knowing I got a girl.
Let me ask you a question, Bravo. Did you wife your side chick already? Did you wife your side chick already? Wait, hold on. Did you wife your side chick already? Did you ever do it?
Look at his face.
Did you ever do it yet? That's all I want to know. He did Did you wife your side chick? I just want to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
That's what I want to know. He said he did it and I did it.
I'm gonna say this though. Remember on the show, I told you I see what I know. I have never wifed a side chick, but I have made a former wife my side chick. I made
That
my.
ain't the same.
Let me go though.
That don't qualify.
Let me go though.
All right, go
So
ahead.
I'm gonna speak on what I do know. That right there, y'all killed that. I don't know nothing about that, wifing her. But what I do know is I have had side chicks that had better love for me than my real girl.
That's a fact.
Gave me more attention than my real girl.
That's a fact. That's
And
happened.
I could trust her more than my real
That's
girl.
happened
So
too.
and the only reason why she my side is because I have a girl. If I didn't have a girl, she would have been my main. But I met her probably
That's
with
not
a
true,
shorty.
because now you got to be around her more.
Aside
and
is
now she
made.
knows about the-
All right, that's the clip. Kind of make me think, man. Side chicks are kind of doing their thing, you know. I ain't
Is
gonna
it?
lie. You know what? I need to think on that still. It is what it
Okay.
is. But you know what? I wrote another note. Some chicks don't even qualify to be the side chick. They qualify to be the eternal linkage.
Oh, Lord.
No, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I've spoken to thousands of women, many women,
Yeah?
and
How many?
thousands of women again. And the thing is this, right? When you hear some of the stuff that comes out of their mouths, it's like, and you expect that man to wifey you. I don't want to get personal, people that I know.
Mm-hmm.
And the things that I've heard come out of a lot of women's mouths, and it's like, really, he ain't gonna wifey you. You're an eternal linkage, at least with a side chick. Okay, speaking from personal experiences, I go to your house,
Mm-hmm.
you cook me some food, you're nice, you're attentive, real attentive. And we can chop it up, we can enjoy each other's company, and I can leave. Linkage now, I go to your house, I don't want to hear you speak. Don't say a word.
Okay.
Nothing. Right? Smash, leave.
Mm-hmm.
Some chicks, it is what it is, because we spoke about some chicks ain't raised to be wifeys.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not. And that's, I would say, more in the modern day women. The modern women today, they're not raised to be wifeys. That's fine. That's fine. Because if that's how they want it to be in the end, it is what it is. We know the outcome for them. But what I'm saying is that some chicks are just linkage based. I can't have fun with you. You can't cook. You're not domesticated. You can't clean. I just want to shake a leg.
And that's it.
Bedroom fun. Then I'm out the door.
Oh, Lord.
It is what it is.
So that means, ladies, if you are just a linkage, you need to raise the levels, raise the bar yourself.
Nah, because they think that their coochie is what brings the man, is what keeps the man.
It doesn't keep the man. It can bring the man, but it's not going to keep him there.
Okay.
It's not going to keep him there. That's for sure. If you're just bringing your cooch and that's all you have to offer, then I'm sorry, ladies,
But with the linkage, that's all we want her to offer. I don't want nothing more from you.
I understand that, but I'm saying
We want her to open
wide.
London Bridge thing.
Okay.
Wide. Chocolate Center. Anyways, add some of your points and I'm going to touch on my last couple of points before we close out.
All right. The guy mentioned in the clip that in his situation, when he's had a side chick, some has loved him better than his real girl.
Yeah.
Some has given him more attention than his real girl. And he could trust her, the side chick,
Wifeys
more
are
than his real girl. Wifeys are what?
failing.
Oh dear.
That was a sound clip for failing. Side chicks are coming up in the game. Yo, I'm gonna need to go on anyway. Go on anyway.
Anyway, sometimes that's the case where the real girlfriend isn't doing her job, where the guy feels unloved, gets better attention from his side chick.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the situation,
Definitely,
unfortunately.
definitely.
I'll just say, when looking for a woman or a side chick, you have to vet and screen the woman, and you have to make sure she's of a certain quality.
Why do you need to vet and screen a woman if you know I've got a wifey and she's only going to be a side chick? You vet and screen her for your own safety reasons, kind of thing. But you don't need, like, safety as in she ain't going to do no BS kind of thing. But
Exactly,
you don't really
but
need to vet
I'm
her and
saying
screen her for
a lot
marriage.
For marriage, well, if you're trying to get a woman, you need to vet and
But
screen
you've already
her.
got one.
No, I said if you're looking for a woman or side chick,
Okay, so it's the same process.
you need to vet both of them.
Cool, sounds like you know what you're talking about.
You need to
Go
vet
on
both
anyway.
of them, because if you're planning on wifey and this girl, I don't mean necessarily marriage. I mean as in she's your girlfriend. But I'm just saying
Fair play.
either way, you should vet both of them, because
Fair play.
so there's some women out here, I can't even lie, they're crazy. They're crazy. Some of them will do certain things that they know full well they shouldn't be doing.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I'm just saying, get a certain caliber of woman, a better quality, then you'll have less problems. Even with your side chick, you'll have less problems if you was to have problems with her.
Okay, let me say this, man. Like, we spoke about the side chicks where men don't really wifey them because of their dishonesty. But what about the women that literally don't know, or they're naive? So say they literally don't know that this man has a wifey, but some kind of do, but he hasn't, they can't prove it. So then kind of, let's say
they
they're
know,
naive.
but they can't prove that.
Yeah,
you
because
do.
some guys, some okay, say they're dealing with a certain kind of man. It's like, look, you're a certain kind of man, you're a certain kind of stature, you live in a certain kind of way, you leveled up. Of course, you've got bare women
Definitely
flocking
have
to
a
you.
girl, yeah.
And I think you've got a girl. I can't prove it, but I have to just go off of what you're telling me. What do you think about that situation with a woman?
I think, depending on the guy, I think that sometimes she can be quite sure that you do, but like you said, she can't prove
But
that
she's
you do.
naive. Is she naive or is she playing dumb?
A lot of them actually play dumb.
Yeah.
And they know from the quality. I'm not saying just because you're high quality, you are necessarily in a relationship. Sometimes you are single.
Okay.
But if you see certain signs, you will after a while. If you keep linking someone, you keep linking your side chick or whatever you want to call her. And you have conversations. Oh, what are you up to today? And blah, blah, blah. Say you see each other quite a bit.
Yeah, people are a creature of habit.
Exactly. So you start clocking onto things and you're not stupid. Women are not stupid.
But to be fair, some guys are good.
They are.
And some guys, listen, some guys are really good and they make the woman fool. Even when a woman says, I don't think he is, and she might see something and he might say, yo,
It's not that.
it ain't that. And she's like, maybe it's not that. What's this, some Jedi mind trick? Like, some guys are just that good.
There are some guys.
So is she naive or is she just playing dumb? Some women are, I genuinely believe some guys are really good. And some women might have an inkling, women's intuition. Oh, he has a chick. He has a wifey. I can't prove it, but I'm kind of infatuated with this guy. And she might say, you know what? I'm just going to run with the situation. It is what it is. So put in the comments if you're that woman where you've been in that situation where you knew and you was kind of doing your thing. It is what it is. Each to their own. I ain't knocking nobody. Put in the comments if you were naive and you played dumb, or you were just naive and didn't know and you found out later on. What do you think? You know, my final thoughts on this is that would I wifey a side chick? And also in the comments, would you wifey a side chick? Now, we've already spoken based on what we've said already. I'm not going to go over it again. I'll briefly say what I'm saying. Personally, I wouldn't wifey a side chick because I'm very experienced with women, believe it or not. And side chicks, they display dishonesty for me. They did, like, you're always going to be thinking if she knew I had a girl, you know, she's probably going to have a guy. And before you know it, role reversal where I'm going to be her side dude. I'm going to be in a situation. There's so many things to it, but I personally wouldn't recommend dating a side chick. She's a side chick for a reason. Some chicks are eternal linkage. Don't wifey those, definitely. But in some, it depends on your situation, because some chicks where if the guy wasn't with the wifey, he would be with her. It just depends. Is whoever, say for example, I like red velvet and I like lemon cake.
And you can't
I like both, but you can't mix them both or it's going to taste horrible. I just like to have my variety and eat that. But at the same time, maybe you should keep it 100. But if I keep it 100, then I'm going to lose one, if not both.
Or sometimes, just like we said before, the side chick knows you got a wifey and you keep 2.
And if she knows, then I can keep 2. But personally, I wouldn't wife the side chick. It is what it is. Put in the comments what you think. What do you think before we close out?
I would just say, like I said earlier in the podcast, at the end of the day, I think if you wifey a side chick, she will end up being just like the wifey, and you have to go back out there and find a new side chick.
So it's a double-edged sword. Fair play to you, man. Fair play. All right.
Keep the side chick where she is.
So don't wife. In other words,
No.
don't wifey the side chick.
No.
All right, cool. No problem, man. That's just our thoughts. Put in the comments, should you wife the side chick or not? I'm S.Banks TV.
And I'm JD Network.
Peace. I'm out.
Yeah.